Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Paranormal Encounters. I'm your host, Tasha. Last week, our team explored the mystery behind haunted hotels. This week, our investigative team went on the hunt for abandoned buildings to see what lurks inside them. The term abandoned building connotes an image of a building that is unoccupied and in a state of grave disrepair, perhaps boarded up, strewn with trash, and scrawled with graffiti. The stories behind abandoned buildings differ from each individual. Our team took to the streets to see what the public thinks of these stories.
Relau 都有一间荒废了的，很久没有人住了。
There is one in Relau near the metropolitan jogging area.
A Chinese school near St. Saviour's.
I think most of Penang people they should know about Relau Mansion. Bukit Sabia, Tanjung Bunga. Near Yopia, opposite of Mansion 32. The abandoned, last time used to be a school one.
What happened to me was just past few days, I was being possessed. My eyes totally turned white, and without realizing, you won't be feeling any pain. You won't know what are you doing. And I tried to kill my friend, which until my friend told me, and my leg was tiptoeing, which I don't know how to tiptoe. And I feel they saw me floating. Like, how in the world a person can be floating? So, yeah, that was what happened to me.
小时候我听人家说，我父母就讲，我脾气一开始就是 OK 的，把中期的时候就变到很暴躁样子。然后他们就说应该是压力造成，把就吃了那些镇定剂那些还是不能。我妈妈就真的是没有办法，她就带我去看那些好像那些道士样子。他就跟我说其实我就有惹到那些东西啊，所以就帮我解那些哦，然后过后真的是会比较看得开。
I believe, but I think they won't show to us.
I do believe there are different religion, different this, there are different perception of this.
我没有看到，我当然不相信哦。我只相信他们应该是在另外一个空间。
I don't really believe, in my opinion, that I don't think there's ghosts in this world. Just people go up or go down, that's all.
I do because I'm from Africa and there are things that happen in certain countries from Africa that are supernatural.
Not really believe. Everything is common sense. Like what you do is true. There's no such thing like supernatural.
Do believe, really some situation we can't explain.
相信的，有时候很多科学解释不到的东西，所以我认为这些都是跟那些 supernatural 是非常大的关系。
Yes, I believe there is supernatural things going on around here.
They exist. They're not usually bad spirits, just lost. I tend to believe that you don't disturb them, they don't disturb you.
From our survey, we have found that almost 85% of Penang Nights have heard of various stories about abandoned places here in Penang, most of them being of a paranormal nature. From these answers, we find that most people do believe in supernatural occurrences in these places. Let's take a look at some of the more famous abandoned places and buildings here in Penang.
Deserted, dilapidated. Abandoned buildings make up a major part of urban decay here in Penang. The stories surrounding these buildings are as many as the places themselves. Among the more well-known abandoned sites are that of the Xichang Branch School, located near Lebo Farquhar, better known as Upper Penang Road, and the infamous Relau Villa, a dilapidated mansion located beside the Metropolitan Park in Relau. The mansion is a single-story building which is believed to be more than 100 years old. The mansion belonged to a wealthy Malayan tin miner and rubber planter of Hakka descent, Kapitan Chung Tai Pin, who also designed the mansion as his holiday resort. The structure of the mansion consists of a swimming pool in the middle, ringed with rooms of various types. According to history, Kapitan Chung Tai Pin was inspired by the artistic canvas of Venice and the enchanting ponds and lakes of China when he designed the swimming pool, the first of its kind during the time. The story surrounding the building is that there were occurrences of numerous deaths within the mansion, the most famous being that of a couple or a young boy having drowned to death in the swimming pool. Due to its eerie atmosphere and reputation, most of the locals avoid going up to the mansion after dark.
Welcome back. Before the break, we took a look at some of the abandoned places found here in Penang. Among them, the most well-known is the Relau Mansion. Rated as the #1 most haunted abandoned building here in Penang, the stories told about the mansion are varied. Our investigative team ventured into the mansion to see for ourselves the rumors that surround the mansion. Let's see what happened during their time in the mansion.
Our investigative team arrived on site of the mansion and proceeded to venture in. Leading the crew is a spiritualist medium, which acted as their guide, though she prefers not to be named. She possesses special abilities to see and communicate with them, and when needed, to chase them away. The team started their expedition on the east side of the building and made their way around the rooms and corridors of the mansion, exploring the secrets of each room. The team then made their way to the middle of the swimming pool to observe the occurrence of paranormal activity of any kind. What they encountered may leave you chilled.
On top there's something standing there. It's a lady, and she's not from this house. She's been here for like a long time. She's really long hair.
Wait, Katie. No, that's right. Tolong fitin lah, in case lah. Dengar tak?
I can't see the face.
Too far, is it?
No, it's too dark.
Can you point me the direction again?
Pillar, 1, 2. There.
Okay.
Just standing there and looking at me. She's wearing white, so I assume that she's Pontianak.
Right.
I cannot see her face because it's dark. If I see her face, she can go inside my body. So it's a good thing. I cannot see her face. This is white robes, very long hair. Her hair like all over the place. Here. She's actually angry at me. Yeah, I just ignore her.
Part of our crew members that are sensitive to these occurrences had an experience of their own.
use your guys' phone, try shoot. Maybe we can get a different thing.
I saw a black
Yes.
我需要一个灯，我的灯盘太大，所以来，我是灯。你最好。
A short prayer ritual was done by our medium and crew member, in which they lit a candle and offered popcorn as a sign of thanks before leaving the mansion. With it, its inhabitants to their lives.
From the footage of photographic evidence we managed to obtain, there is clear proof of paranormal activity going on in the mansion. We managed to interview a few people who have ventured into the mansion before and what they experienced while in the mansion. One of them is part of our investigative crew who followed the team on their night adventure.
我本身是有去过2次，参加嘛也是有2次的经验哦，就我觉得那边是不是很安全。
On side of the place, even outside of the place already, I felt there were quite a few things. Maybe not in the house, definitely yes, but even outside surrounding the house, there were definitely a few things as well. I can't say exactly what it is because my gift is that I don't actually see what they are. My gift is more of a feeling kind of thing. So I feel they communicate with me through their emotions. So whatever emotions that they feel, I also feel. So they convey their emotions to me.
它会弄你心情很不好，好像我每次进去的时候，你就会觉得我会很茫张啊，就是你进去会很烦啊，心情很不好啊。你出来过后也是，你会觉得，哎呦，那个地方真的是啊，很做你很讲，我们福建话讲逼切啊。
第一次我进去的时候，我是已经有感觉到有很多朋友或者是兄弟之类的，就一些灵异界的朋友开始有跟着我一些。就中间有一个厨房之类的，你进去里面你会看到有很多房间，有很多 room。就是第一次进去他是有跟着我这样子哦，然后第2次拍摄活动开始啊，去到里面还是一样在那个地方，他们有跟着我，开始慢慢感觉到怕，你脚会抖，你全身都很冷的，就很没有力，很没有精神这样子，就会然后你很不想讲话，不是你不想讲话，就你根本不能讲到话。就一直到里面其中一位朋友他帮我们解决过后，我去到另外一个房间的时候是，我会感觉到比较舒服。
There were a few rooms that we had to go around, so Passing the first few rooms, there were definitely a lot of activity going on. So in the first room, I actually cried. I broke down and cried because the man inside that room, something happened to him. I can't say exactly what, but something very, very devastating happened to him, and you know, he's not over what has happened. So through that sadness, I got to feel what it was like, and I just broke down and I cried. And then in the second room, immediately after that, I felt very angry because the person who was inside the room was very angry, very malignant. She like had a grudge against a lot of things, you know. So when even passing that room, her anger sort of radiated out to me.
First 我进去就是脑里面就觉得，哎，怎么这个地方好像很熟悉，好像可以隐约看到它以前是长什么样子啊？不懂是我自己的 imagination 还是什么。然后第二次跟朋友去玩的时候就更强烈的 feel 到咯。最后一次去是前几个星期去。没有进去，可是在外面是看到它更加不一样去了。
There you have it. We'll now go for a short break, but when we return, we will be talking to a few other experts who have dealt with beings of the paranormal kind while in the mansion. Stay tuned. Welcome back. We've now seen and heard from the public their experiences when faced with paranormal activity while in abandoned houses. Let us now hear from the experts who have dealt with these things and what we can do if we find ourselves put in a situation face to face with paranormal things.
差不多有4、5年这样。当然我有打坐啊，然后我也是之前有做过和尚啊。 有修炼东西，这样才会感觉得到哦。之前我是听过的是属于那个和尚来这边的咯，他们来到，他们是说他自己来到这边，他说他要起庙啊什么，然后结果他们来做的时候，一下子他就跑掉完了。好像一间的屋里面，他是蛮多人住的咯，他们好像不愿意离开这边，也是不愿意给人家来这边咯。他们以为你们是来要打乱他，要赶他什么都好，然后他很不喜欢。 而且如果你有跟他讲好，你是来这边走走而已，他就是没什么会伤害到咯。是来架什么啊？架他手指、中指，是属于给那个东西吓跑哦。因为其实这个东西是其中一个灵魂，他会跑进来，他不是说要害人，他是要来玩而已咯。他玩过，他自己也是会跑掉。 很简单的咯，好像我们所看到里面的东西，最好是不要去乱动。好像而且是好像新的东西啊，是什么东西都好啊，鞋啊什么啊，最好是不要去动到它，不要去弄到它什么咯。这是最简单的咯。然后最好是在里面不要乱讲话啊，这是最重要哦。最好是点香请他们回哦，跟他讲一声道歉哦，有什么请他原谅哦。
That's all for today's episode. I hope we have managed to shed some light on the kinds of paranormal activity and beings you might encounter in abandoned buildings. Tune in to next week's episode as we explore more about the various types of graveyards and cemeteries and the kinds of paranormal beings we may encounter in them. Thanks for watching. I'm your host, Tasha. Have a good night.